You already know it's Molove, and I'm back at it again with a positive message. So let's get straight to it. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I dropped a video, but I've been focused on a lot of things, and it takes a lot of energy to consistently put out that content. And I'm not the type of person to just hop in front of phone and just talk out the side of my throat just to put a video out there. No, it has to come from within. So I'm coming to you with this video, and I'm really hoping that it helps someone out there. So let's get straight to it. The video that I'm going to be expressing tonight is going to be talking about 3 questions, right? 3 questions that will inspire you to shift into beast mode if you're not currently in beast mode already. And even if you're currently in beast mode already, understand that there's always another level. So the first question, which is pretty much like 3 in 1, the first one: am I living my best life? Am I doing the best that I can? Do I deserve more? That's the first question that should immediately shift you into beast mode if you aren't already operating in beast mode. Here's why. Because if you're not living your best life, you ask yourself that question: am I living my best life? If the answer to that question is no, that means that obviously you're not happy, or you're not completely happy, content with the life you're currently living. So that means that there's work to be done. And if there's work to be done, that means you're not doing your best, which is okay. But at least you're aware of the fact that you're not doing your best. So it's time to improve upon what needs to be worked on and continue to move on past that. Do you deserve more? You have to answer that question for yourself. I for sure believe I do. So hence why I'm consistently working towards achieving more, attracting more, right? Which is why I'm always in beast mode. So that's the first question. The second question: who will suffer or hurt the most if you don't succeed at life? Before I even continue, success is relative, right? So what might be considered a success to me might not be considered a success for you. Either way, it doesn't matter as long as you feel fulfilled, right? So who will suffer the most? That would vary from person to person. In my case, it would be my wife, my child, my mother, who has a deceased, husband, So I for sure have at the forefront my responsibilities, and I'm always driven by those things, as well as intrinsic things, goals and different milestones that I personally would like to achieve. You have to know what your goals are, and set certain guidelines and principles in place so that you could achieve those goals. So that's the second question: who will suffer the most? You need to ask yourself that. That should definitely be a trigger. If you're not currently in beast mode, that should definitely be a trigger to trigger you to get into beast mode and get at it, and let's get it. Yeah. The third question: would my future self be proud of my present self? I like this one though. Don't let that go over your head. Would your future self? So how do you see yourself? You should know. You should be looking at yourself at the highest esteem as well. So if you see yourself living in abundance, carrying yourself a certain way, having certain morals, values, certain habits, if that's how you see yourself, then in essence that's your future self. So is your present self currently emulating those habits that you see yourself in the future? So basically, would your future self be proud of your present self? If the answer to that is no, then that should definitely drive you into beast mode, because that means that there's work to be done, right? And we don't settle for being average. If you were already settling for being average, chances are you wouldn't even be watching this video. And even if you're watching this video, this should definitely change your mind, because we did not come here to be average. You are great, and you have immense talent and capabilities within you and potential. You just need to tap in. You just need to go within, tap in. It's right there. I'll give you a bonus. The fourth one: in the end, will you suffer from the pain of regret, or will you reap the rewards for remaining disciplined consistently. I don't know about you, but I definitely would prefer to reap the rewards for remaining disciplined consistently rather than having to deal with the regrets of not being disciplined consistently. Yeah? So are you being disciplined consistently? And so what choice are you making? What choice are you making? Are you gonna experience the pain of regret or reap your rewards for being disciplined? But you can't reap rewards for being disciplined if you aren't being disciplined. So those are the those are just 4 basic questions. If you sit down and you meditate on these 4 questions and you really be honest with yourself, if you're currently in gazelle mode, you definitely will be triggered to get into beast mode, whether it be get in the gym, whether it be start working on that business, start working on that project, start reading a new book, starting a new habit, working on new skill sets. Something must be triggered within you and activate that beast mode within you, guaranteed. Just try it out and see what happens. If you like this video, I'd like you to hit that like button. If you think somebody else needs to see it, I'd like you to share it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You already know it's Mo Love. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.